Greetings, fellow non-humans, and you filthy humans. I guess I'm gonna make that my intro greeting from now on, get used to it. Anyway, I see that there's a couple of you here who haven't spoken yet, but that's okay. I'm just gonna turn down this music a little bit more. So I can actually hear myself think. Anyway, so what's... You just pulled in? Okay, cool. Gonna get set up. That makes both of us. Need to find my cursor. Which layer is this? Oh, that's the signature. I should really label these things. Signature. What the fuck is this? It's some sort of like stuff on his eyes. Eye outline. Alright, everything else is somewhat labeled. Whatever. I still don't know what to do with this one. Uh-oh. Did stream disconnect on us? Is it back? Can you see it? Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened. I should probably do, racist face, Zane from 2 nights ago. With Waka's face. So I don't know why this is... It's off-center a bit. Need to fix this. There we go. That's better. Racist Zane. It's gonna probably look like shit, but I don't... Whatever. Let's, I have, the reference image of Waka already up. Here we go. I mean, I also have that one doodle that I did on the... It's on the wall. It's so weird to draw on, when I have 2 screens. This might be a little awkward, but I'm gonna try to... Circle first. A very lopsided circle, but nonetheless. I'm doing my best. But what you were talking about before with Freakazoid and how you kind of want to figure out how to replace faces on GIFs. I might be able to figure out how to do it. I mean, I don't have a program right now that has GIF editing software in it. I know Photoshop does, but I need to pay for that. That costs money. I want to replace the faces on the video, though, so that the audio is there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I might need, I do have, what's it called? Open something. It's called, it's called OpenShot Video Editor. I do a... What did he say? Go get, Fuck, what did he say? What did Freakazoid say in that scene? Like, go get, what or something. He said a lot. Yeah, obviously you did. But I love the line, go get some coffee with cream or something, yeah. That was it, that was the line. Go get some coffee with... Actually, let's play that. Freakazoid. Go get some... Freakazoid knows how to handle creeps. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I gotta move this over a bit. I know, yeah, you guys can't see it too well here. There we go.
You want to see something strange and mystical?
No! Get out of here with that watch! Lay off the poor beavers, will you? Jeez! You're a creep! Go away! We're having a good time until you showed up, jeepers! Go have some coffee with cream or something! Because I'll tell you something! This is a happy place!
Anyway, back to the video game music. I'm gonna try to upload this to YouTube and see, just to sort of test the waters and see what video game songs I'm allowed to use and which ones I'm not allowed to use. I made a whole playlist of like a bunch of video game music that I have in my library. And we're gonna find out. Guess to be kind of side-eyeing. This is just a sketch anyway. It'll look better in due time. This is the nice thing about digital art, is you get to do stuff like this. Just like select things and flip horizontally. Merge down. So how was your day? I know you told me a little bit about your mom, which is good to hear. Like, it's so Zane, you can't tell me that Meltdown isn't. No, it totally is. It's totally Zane. It was slow today, not a whole heck of a lot. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I did absolutely zip today. I probably should have done more, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do a stream later. That's enough progress for one day. I guess that emergency time and half might not be going into effect after all, because I guess doing that will literally make everyone go out of business. I don't know if that's true, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an accountant by any stretch, so I don't know to what extent that would hurt businesses. I mean, I don't want them to go out of business, but at the same time, people gotta make a living. So I see that Catherine's here, but I just want to say hi, Catherine. Hi. Say hi, Garbage Man. Hi, Garbage Man. Hi, Fred. Uh-oh. My tablet won't go. All... shit. My tablet's not completely calibrated. That sucks. It's not used to such a big screen, because I'm doing this on my bigger monitor. So it's like, this screen's too big for my little display. Have you seen the It's Pizza Day video? No, I haven't. Drop it in the chat and I'll open it up in YouTube. I'm thinking I might just... I wonder if I do this instead. Hold on. I'm gonna switch displays. Just a second. Oopsies. I know this will do the trick. There we go. This might make it easier for me. Now I have to look this way. Alright. What the fuck? No. No! Alright, fine, I guess I gotta switch. Because, like, when I mouse over to the other screen, right? It's fine. But then when I start to use my tablet, maybe if I unplug it and plug it back in again, it'll get recalibrated. No. Guess not. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just have to do this. I'll have to do it on the big screen. There we go. There we go. What's adorable? Oh, that picture of, that child's drawing of Nogueira and Zane. Fuck humans. I drew that a long time ago. That was like, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. Anyway. This is really frustrating me. Okay, here it is. That's a long URL.
Pizza day!
Oh, it's Rockobot. Linkin Park. Help from Dad. What the hell did I just watch? I don't know, he used to make me laugh as a kid. You wanna know what used to make me laugh as a kid? Do you want to talk about Peanuts videos where it sounds like he's saying, do you want to talk about penis videos? Let's see. Do you want to talk about I hope this is the version. Because they made a second version because I think they realized it sounded like he was saying penis. So they made a second version where he puts more emphasis on the peanuts.
You want to talk about penis videos?
Yeah, that's it. That's the penis videos one. I wonder if they have the newer version here.
You want to talk about penis videos?
No, that's the old version. That's the penis videos one. Maybe this is it.
You want to talk about penis videos?
I want to talk about penis videos. It's okay, you can say penis. I think I've said that word's okay. No, I can't find the new version, but like there's a newer version of that trailer or that promo where he puts more emphasis on the T in peanuts. But yeah, we that ad was on like a couple of VHSs that we had as kids, and I used to laugh and rewind it all the time. I wonder. I don't know. I have no clue. Just to have that stiff upper lip. No, that's not grumpy enough. No. I want it to be like might need to resize this window. Oh right, the music. Forgot I wanted to be playing music. To piss off the copyright gods. No, his lower lip needs to be a little more. It needs to be turned in the other direction. I'm not gonna fuss with it. Probably not a good idea. I think his eyes are a little too far apart. have no idea what to do with his mouth. It's not turning out the way I want to. Just funny, it looks so perfect when I drew it during the Okami stream. He needs to look poutier. I wonder if I just change the size of, So I'm just sort of like measuring what's the farthest I can go down with, okay, there. It really sucks when your tablet's not calibrated to the display. But, oh well. It sucks when these things happen. I think I fixed it for now. I feel like his face is a little too wide. I don't know. Let's look at that picture of Waka again. Looks fine to me. Yeah, but I'm really critical. I feel like his face is just too wide. Zane has a very narrow face and a pointy chin. Yeah, fuck. Whatever. He's gonna give. We're gonna give him the crimson chin, a Jay Leno chin. This was back when he had lots of Hostess cupcakes. When he ate lots of Hostess. Okay, fair enough. Fat fuck Zane isn't real. He can't hurt you. Fat fuck Zane. This. I'm just gonna go back to sketching anyway. More gets done that way. Chonky Zane. Oh lord, he coming. should have just stuck to sketching. I shouldn't have cleaned up the lines. I did it prematurely. Oh Lord, he coming. Anger face. There, that's his mouth. Keep it that way. Oh. Anger face. That's better. That's fitting. I walk away to make dinner and come back to Silly Mouth. Yeah, Silly Mouth is gone now. We're back to just, I have no mouth and I must scream. Alright. He has no mouth and he must scream. Maybe his nose should be longer. Give him a long nose like me. No nose. also needs to look more angry. Because he only looks, like, slightly angry, but he needs to be, like... There we go, that looks better. I like that. I think most of this music won't be flagged by YouTube. I think if anything, like the Linked Horizon one that I played in the very beginning, that sort of metal sounding one, because it's Linked Horizon, which I found out they do the music for Attack on Titan, and I was vaguely reminded that I guess apparently there's some like fascist subtext in it. I never really watched the show, so I don't really know a whole lot about that. But, I don't know, maybe someone who's more well-read or well-watched in that show could explain it. I mean, from what I hear, it's like there's like this race of people who live on this island, I guess, and they have the abilities to like turn into titans or something, and then they get put into ghettos and have to wear like armbands to identify themselves. Which, yeah, I guess so. That does sound a little. But I don't know. There's this like Polygon article that was there, and it was a little bit long-winded and sort of went into the lore of the anime, and just give me the TLDR. I am a ADHD child in the brain. I don't have time to read this shit. Attack on Titan has a lot of Nazi and Holocaust vibes, but I never saw past the first season. Yeah. I mean, I never really... I don't know. You at least watched the first season. I didn't even do that. I think I saw, like, maybe the first episode, and that was it. Yeah, brutally violent. Yeah, I know that. Which is why I kind of did want to watch it for that reason, but... But also, like, I have a very, very short attention span. I'm just like, I don't feel like sitting down and committing myself to all these episodes. There are very few animes that I've been able to sit through the entire series. Death Note was one of them, but that's because I read the manga. And then I think another one was Michiko and Hatchin, which is that's a really good anime. I like that one. But they changed the name in the English version. They changed it to like Finding Paradiso or something like that. I'm like, why don't you just keep it to Michiko and Hatchin? I mean, it's an okay series, but yeah, it's kind of either long, dry politics shit or straight up violence for several episodes, yeah. And I feel like for stuff like that, like, I like me some violent anime, but after a while, it just gets kind of boring. It's just like, okay, more people getting decapitated. Sorry, can't speak. It's like, okay, more, more blood, more decapitation, and people getting their limbs torn off. Like, you sort of get desensitized after a while. It sort of starts to lose its edge, I guess. I remember when Attack on Titan was really popular with, like, it was like the anime that everyone was cosplaying as when I went to conventions and stuff. It's like there's always that one anime like every year that's like it's the thing that year. Like I remember one year it was Hetalia, and then I think after that it was Attack on Titan. I was in this like cosplay, not really like music video, but it was like yeah, I guess it was sort of like a music video. It was like someone at a convention who was just like who was like videographing people's cosplay. And I was in it, and I remember the song that they played was the Attack on Titan theme song. And I love shows like Hack and Arrow Proxy as a kid. One show that I started watching, but I didn't really get too far in, was Saint Young Men. Because it was just so silly. You got, like, Jesus wearing t-shirts and shit. I have to do the horizontal flip test. See, make sure that it looks okay. Oh, that looks good. I like that. That does not look too bad. But I want to zoom in a bit on that eye and fix it. I need to find, I need to get my hands on like I don't know if there's like a DS emulator anywhere out there. Because that song that just played was from Spirit Tracks, and I actually really liked that game. And I'd like to emulate it if I can. But right now, the reason why I play so many PlayStation 2 games and so many, like, most of the games I play are either PlayStation 2 or Nintendo 64, because those are the two emulators that I really have set up right now. I mean, I do have Dolphin, which you can use to play Wii games and Nintendo GameCube games. But I mentioned this before in earlier streams that I've been sort of having trouble with the controllers, like getting it to calibrate and whatnot. I don't know where you can still download DS ROMs though. The place I got them from took them all down. Well, I'm sure you can find them somewhere, because I know that you're talking about Emu Paradise, I assume. Because there are still, like, even though that site doesn't have the files anymore, there are still sites that you can download ROMs from. Like, there's, like, ROM Hustler and CD Romance and stuff like that. Cool ROMs, oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I think Cool ROMs, they have the emulators, just not the ROMs. Well, that sucks. Let's see if we can find them. Just out of curiosity. Let's see, Spirit Tracks. ROM. Yeah. I can download it here. Spirit Tracks. I'm not gonna do it now because that'll slow down my connection, but for later. That's for later. Oh, okay. I'll keep that for later. Maybe I'll bookmark it. It's gonna get lost in all my other bookmarks, unfortunately, but... kind of nice to... I kind of wanted to listen to, like, non-video game music for my stream, but, like, now I'm kind of going back on my word on that. This is actually pretty nice. Nostalgic to listen to all this stuff. But the fucking Water Temple, fuck that place. I used to, in previous streams, so people used to sort of criticize me for, instead of doing, like, Control Z, whenever I want to, like, revert a change, I just go all the way up to edit and, like, do the drop-down menu and stuff. And in my defense, well, basically, it's easier for me to, like, when I'm just, like, controlling the tablet, to just go up to the drop-down menu, than to just, like, go from tablet, then move to my keyboard, and then go back to my tablet again. It's too much, like, moving back and forth. It's like, why don't you just press Control Z? It's like, I know I can do that, but it's easier for me to do it this way. Don't judge me. About critics acting like there's only one way to do things. I remember that there was this one art tutorial on Tumblr like a long time ago. I should save this. Racist face scene. It was basically a tutorial on how to draw a circle. And so someone was saying, like, so the way that, like, if you want to draw a perfect circle, all you have to do is, do this. Oh, sorry. Just, do that. And then like do this. Basically. And someone was like, yeah, but like, what if the circle's not big enough? And they were like, they made this sort of like, I don't know how to describe it. It was kind of this like sarcastic response where they said like, we'll just do this. And then enlarge it. It's like, yeah, but the resolution is shitty now. It's all pixely. Anyway. It's like I get what you're trying to say, but it doesn't always work. It doesn't work that easily. Here. I found this channel on YouTube that does a lot of cool symphonic metal covers of things, including game music, called Falcone. Here we have Rings of Uranus. Yeah, that wasn't exactly the perfect example, but like basically what they were saying is like just do like a dot on the screen and then erase like put your eraser to like a few points smaller than that dot and then erase the center. So then you'll get a perfect circle. I don't know. But they're like, just Control T and enlarge it. It's easy as that. It's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But the resolution is gonna be all pixely, so it's not always that simple. Just get good, bro. Get that circle drawing gains. Well, you know the real way to draw a circle is to first draw a head and then erase the more detailed parts. Don't you know? Control T. And that's how you do it. Okay, merge down. Chameleon Twist 2. That's another game I gotta play again. I don't think I played it on stream yet. I think I have the ROM for it, though. I already played, the first Chameleon Twist, but I haven't played Chameleon Twist 2 yet. So that's an idea. It's like there's so many games that I want to play again. Yeah, there's a 2. And the chameleons in that game actually look somewhat like chameleons. Because if you remember in the first Chameleon Twist, they're just like blobs. Twist 2. But this song is from Chameleon Twist 2. Oops, that's a video. early 3D graphics where everything was glitchy blob, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what they looked like. And I want to play Wind Waker too, but god damn it, the C-Stick doesn't work. I don't know why it won't work. I need to just, like, dedicate an entire day to figuring out whatever the fuck is wrong with Dolphin's controller settings. Excuse me. I still say that his lip needs to be more pouty. I don't know how to make it that way. Maybe. No. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Stretch the mouth out, maybe. No, looks like he's smiling. Fuck. Maybe his mouth needs to be shorter. Oh, I know what he needs. He needs to move this over a bit. There we go. That looks pouty. His eyes need more squint. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Eyes need more squint. Very scowl. Very mad. Wow. Okay. I like this. To add color or to not add color, that's the question. I kind of want to move on to the next thing, which is what was the other one? Could pick at this if I wanted to. I just don't know what to do with it. Correlator. Yeah. That's You want to see something that I was going to do for Radiata Story's 15th anniversary, but I never really got to finishing it? I started it earlier this year, but didn't really go anywhere with it. Jack and Ridley. Jack in his recruitment outfit. I don't like how Wu Xin is drawn. I feel like it could have been better, but I like Zane and Cross in this though. Yeah, it's gonna be the 16th anniversary now. Maybe I should do it for that. The game will be officially as old as Jack is. Speaking of which, there's our Radiata Stories music. Let's go through my folder. See if there's anything in here that I can pick at. Shamelessly pick at. Oh, this is a, this is like a little, it looks like shit though. I'm gonna take away the color layers. This is a little comic page that I did back when I was in college. Of, the moment when, the humans are exterminated. Oh, by the way, it reads like a manga, so read it from right to left. I should pick it up again. Do something with that. Now I'm just exhibiting all my art. Like, hey, look at this thing I drew. Zane's letter.sci. Dear brother, I understand that you enjoy sending these letters to me. Oh, no, sorry. Dear brother, I understand that you enjoy sending these letters along to me as a ways of testing my abilities as a leader. But these letters are not only a test of my leadership abilities, they are now becoming a test of my patience. With the upcoming war you and I are planning, futile affairs such as these are nothing more than an unnecessary strain, and I must ask that you do not send me these letters anymore. If any more humans come to you requesting that you act as a mediator, I ask that you firmly deny them that request. Even if they persist, no. Especially if they persist. Love, Zane. Zane, right to your brother. And Zane just dies there, yeah. I think this was a scan. I wrote this thing like a long time ago. Did I ever show you, especially if it's genius, yeah, I should add that as a little addendum. Did I ever show you that drawing of Zane and Nogueira as kids? There was this little fan fiction that I was gonna write that takes place when they're younger, and I drew what they would look like as kids. So when Nogueira, so elves sort of take on like the color scheme that of the environment that they're living in. And since Nogueira has been living in the Gnome region for so long, he's got like red eyes and the darker skin and the more fall-like color scheme. But in this, because he's living in the elf region, he has the green eyes and like the more spring-like color scheme. I've seen one before where they were little. Yeah, maybe this is it. I don't know. Let's see, what else? I wonder what they looked like when they lived at Alganar's castle. Well, are we even sure that they lived there? Like, one thing I wonder is, were Zane and Nogueira alive during the time frame that the Elf King was reigning? Because the way Zane talks, he kind of makes it sound like it was a long, long time ago, and it was like before his time even. Well, at least the kingdom. Yeah, obviously, that's his castle. What's all this? Picture of Zane trying to attach his beard. Or, no, he's trying to attach a pickle to his chin using spirit gum. So you can see the spirit gum right there. And a pickle in his hand. Or maybe it's a cucumber, I don't know. Yeah, come on, spirit gum. If you can keep Lord Parsec's human mask over his dragon face, hashtag dragon truth, surely you can do this. Yeah, he's got a headband to keep his hair back. I mean, did he just have a castle he never stayed in? Well, maybe that was his vacation home. You don't know that. Like, what? He lived in the City of Flowers, but when, like, people started, like, fucking freaking out and rioting because he married a human woman, he's just like, I'm out of here. I'm going to my summer home. I'm going to my cottage in the Septim region. There's my Bob Ross painting. Oh, hey, B. How's it going? Pretty dreary vacation house. Also, hi. Yeah. Hi. I'm just like, picking at things and deciding what I should draw. Or, like, what I should work on. I already drew this picture of, Zane making his racist face that Waka makes in Final Fantasy. That pouty face. So yeah, that's why he's making that face. But it's just like, at this point, I'm like, fuck, what do I do next? Have I shown... I don't know if I should show this. This one... I don't know if I should show this. Are there any minors watching right now? Identify yourselves. Going to my cottage in the septic tank. Yeah. If there are any minors here, look away. I'm about to show it. Zane with balls on chin. Oh god. Alright, that goes away. Get rid of that. Take that off the screen before I get in trouble. Zane drunk Zane in the bathroom. What the fuck is this? I don't know what is the context of this? Why is he... I feel like there must have been a story behind this, but I don't remember what it is. Well, like, obviously he's like... Oh, no, it's not in the bathroom. It's drunk Zane in a bathroom. I think I was gonna, like, put, like, a glass of wine in his hand. Let's try to finish this, whatever the fuck it is. Let's see. How the fuck do you draw holding a wine glass? Draw like a South Park mitten hand. Holding... Drunk in a bathrobe. Oh, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. By the way, I downloaded that ROM. I still have yet to try it out, though, to make sure that it's not gonna lag. Drink from the bottle, it's fine. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. He's gonna drink from the bottle. And that's easier to draw, I think, than holding a wine glass. Because, like, when you're holding a wine bottle, it's just kind of like grasping it like that. But, like, with a wine glass, you have to be, like, all delicate and, like, draw all the fingers being all dainty. His brother died. He have no time for glass. This is gonna be his divorce wine. Fist the glass like a man. Yeah. Shit. That's not how you draw a wine bottle. That's not how you drink beer. Reminds me of the story that my dad told when he was like, I forgot how old he was. He was like, I don't know, maybe about 8 years old. And his dad would always keep a pack of beer underneath the sink. And when he wanted some beer, he would like throw one in like the freezer or something and whatever to chill it. And so my dad, who was just a kid at the time, he found the beer under the sink, and so he started drinking it warm. And his older brother, who I think was like maybe 14 or 15 at the time, he's like, "That's not how you drink beer." And there's this other story that my dad told me where when my other uncle, who's younger than he is, he was like maybe about 3 or 4 years old, and he was sitting on my grandpa's lap, and my grandpa was drinking a beer, and he let my uncle have a sip of it, and he took one taste, and then he started chugging like the whole thing, and my grandpa's like, whoa, and he had to take it away. But it's just so surprising that like a 3-year-old would actually like the taste of beer. Usually they don't like bitter stuff. Bitter tastes. My cousin posted a picture of one of his nephews. He was like giving him a beer, and you see like look on his face before he takes a sip, excuse me, and the look after he takes a sip. He's like picture one, picture two. His face is all scrunched up. My mom let me have a sip of her beer when I was little, hated it, and then she was like, "Yeah, so never drink it, okay?" Yeah, I think you told me that story. My mom let me have some champagne on New Year's when I forgot how old I was then, maybe like 12. And my mom denies it, but like I remember, like I have a memory of when I was a kid and my mom let me take a puff of her cigarette. But she's like, "No, I never did that." So I don't know. Maybe she's misremembering, or maybe it was someone else who gave me a puff of their cigarette. Maybe it was like my sister or something. But I remember somebody did. It's just it's weird when adults do that. They're like, "Hey, have a puff, kiddo. Smoke up, Johnny. They're great." My parents let me have champagne when I was 6, and I definitely had a hangover. How much did they let you have? They must have let you have more than just a sip. One of my cousins, when she was like a toddler, my uncle let her have a sip of beer, and she got really dizzy, and she bumped into his knee, and she's like, "More, more!" I don't know what it is with our family. Maybe it's because we're German. That we just love beer. Oh, those Germans and their beer. It's that German blood in us. Oh, you had the whole glass. Picked up smoking when I was 15 or something. Took them from my mom, and she quit to make sure I didn't get them anymore into it. But then I picked it up again at 18. Oh, shit. Spilled my Red Bull. I'm just gonna use my receipt because I don't have any napkins nearby. I don't feel like getting up. Paper is paper. So clumsy. How did I do that? Is it a receipt? No, it's actually a Walgreens receipt, but close enough. It's almost just as long. CVS is longer, though. It's not exactly absorbent, but it's paper. I don't like the shape of this bottle. It's bothering me. I should have done it on its own separate layer. Oh well. I'm gonna do it. Do it now. I suck at drawing objects that have to be symmetrical. Because my brain is very not symmetrical. I'm very smooth-brained. So was Zane's balls gonna just be dangling out from under the robe? Got wide legs. If that's what you want. There you go. Low hanging big balls. Oops, that's an eraser. There it is. No, they have to be. There we go. Erase later. Why not? Why can't they hang low? The lower they hang, the more they slap. Control Z. You old man balls. Well, I mean, to be fair, he is hundreds of years old. And you know, when you're walking the earth that long, you're gonna have some saggage there. He's the type of old man who just walks around the locker room with his balls dragging on the tile. Not a care in the world. Gonna get a big bottle of wine. The balls be dragging. That's why Zane. That's why he wears a long robe. Exactly, you hit the nail on the head. Oops. What in the hell? While I'm doing this, I'm trying to remember why I started drawing this in the first place. But I'm having amnesia. I'm having a senior moment. I can't remember it. Why did I draw this? I wish I could remember. When was it dated from? Because I feel like we joked about this something on another stream. Let me look. I need to... Zane... Drunk in a bathrobe. Oh no, it's called Drunk Zane in a Bathrobe. BDSM Daniel. Oh yeah. see. This is from July 27th of this year. So do you remember what... Actually, I could probably look up what... July 27th at 1:11 a.m. Yeah, I even have the conversation screenshotted. Let me see. Let's find out. What did I stream on July 27th? Or 26th? Or around that time? I streamed Radiata Stories on the 25th of July. No, it wasn't an art stream. I didn't stream any art in July. According to this. But I did stream Radiata Stories a couple days before, so maybe it was from that. But even still, I don't know. I'll have to go through the stream recording and see if I can figure it out, crack the code. It's gonna kill me not knowing the context. Whatever. Also, I was just thinking about Final Fantasy X and how I'm now older than, like, all the main characters. Yeah, I think I was thinking about that a while ago, too, but with Twilight Princess, because I remember when Twilight Princess came out, and I was... Let's see. How old was I? I was... I think 13, about to turn 14. And I know in the game, like, Link is supposed to be 17 or something like that. I thought, like, wow, he's so old. His hairline needs to be brought up. His forehead too big. I was like, oh man, Orin be an old man. But I'm gonna be 35 in 6-ish years. Maybe I'm an old man. Yeah, it's so weird that he's... I feel like he's older than 35. I mean, I know that's his canon age and everything, but he just... JRPG ages, man. It's like Rosh. Rosh from Radiant Historia is, I forgot how old he is. He's like in his 20s, but he looks older than that. Let's see. Rosh. Radiant Historia. He's 21. Holy shit, he is young. This guy is supposed to be 21 years old. He's seen some shit, though. You think elves get male-paired baldness? Oh, I hope not. Because then they gotta deal with that their entire immortal lives. A bald elf. But I mean, there are some bald elves, not in Radiata stories, but like in other games, like I think in like Oblivion or whatever. I don't know. I haven't played those games really. I mean, at least for humans, like when you start going bald, you know, okay, I'm not going to be alive for much longer. I'm going to die in a few decades. But for elves, it's like, oh, you're stuck with this forever. Are there bald elves? Yeah, I mean... Oh, here. Can elves go bald? A Reddit thread. Yes, in Morrowind there is a bald hair type to choose from. Well, this is from Elder Scrolls, but... yeah. At least in Elder Scrolls you can have bald elves. But it's unsure if they'll... Man goes bald, I guess I'll die. But I don't know if like it's that they go bald involuntarily, or if they I don't know if they go bald or involuntarily, or if they just kind of choose to shave it all off. Did you ever see that picture of me bald? It's not a real photo, it's just like an edited picture, but it's... I feel like you might have. You probably did. Yeah, you saw it. It scared you. His head is too flat. It bothered me. Watch me get fooled by that prank again this year. Yeah, well, I mean, I have to think of something different. Because you can only play a joke once. Because this past year, in 2020, the prank that I pulled was that I bleached my hair. I got to think outside the box for 2021. Zane with bald spot. Thanks, I hate it. Bald Zane. Get the side shaved off. and do full cross. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Well, I probably shouldn't discuss any prank plans publicly on stream because then people are going to know about them. I don't know, maybe I can dye it some random crazy color, like green. I'll go full Zane. I'm like, alright, I don't need a wig anymore. I just got dyed my hair green. I mean, I think it would be kind of cool to do that. But the thing is that kind of thing requires constant maintenance, as I'm sure you know. Because you have a lot of experience with that. Because, like, you have to keep redying the roots. And I just kind of, at least for now, just gave up on dyeing my hair. I used to dye it black. But then I'm just like, fuck, I'm just gonna let it grow out. Let it go back to its light brown. It's chestnut color. Your hair is twice as long, too, so it'll be harder to even to maintain. Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, maybe if you really know what you're doing, but, like, I feel like all that bleaching and stuff would eventually make my hair break off. I mean, my hair was already having some breakage because of the lemon juice that I was putting in it. It's fragile. It's a sensitive little snowflake hair. Oh, I forgot his balls are still there. Oh, Jesus Christ. And they have to get trims because the ends will die off and be unfixable eventually. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I'm pretty much content with just keeping my hair long. At least for now. Oops, balls. Yoshi like balls. Oh, I wonder if that... I wonder if that YouTube poop is still on YouTube. Yoshi like balls. Yeah. I don't know if this is it.
It all started when Mario came by. I'm not sure.
I'm a coming, Luigi! Oh, now I know how balls feels.
Yoshi like balls.
Well, that wasn't quite it, but I mean, it's sort of the same concept. But it was like Yoshi saying, "Yoshi like balls. Balls taste good," and then they played Divide Divide. Balls. Yoshi sang balls for about 6 minutes.
Balls. 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 Balls.
Have you ever had short hair? Even in that pic of you as a kid, you had long hair. The shortest I ever had my hair was in 4th grade. And it was like, you know, like legit short. But I think that was the last time I ever had my hair short. I might need to take a bathroom break soon. Soonish, not now. My bladder is starting to fill though. I usually don't have to take breaks, but I've been drinking a lot of fluids lately. I had a cup of tea before I started, and I just drank a whole Red Bull, a whole can of Red Bull. And, I still have this carbonated mineral water in my wine glass. Okay, yeah, I might just end the stream then. Yeah, it's been almost 2 hours, so, which is about as long as I usually try to make my streams. No, 3 hours is acceptable. 4 hours is kind of pushing it. 5 is way too much, and just an hour is way too short, at least in my opinion. I'll probably work on this off stream. And I'll have to find out the context of this drawing. Give him some cleavage. 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 That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know if Catherine's still watching or if she's just kind of there. Elf titty. Give him elf nips. One of my friends, Alex, wrote this fanfiction where, basically in their story, white elves in this game, I guess, don't have nipples. Well, actually, well, the males don't. Females do. And so, like, it was basically a smut fanfiction of Gil and Genius. And so when Genius like takes off his robe and whatever, Gil is like, "Whoa, like why do you have nipples?" Which is in contrast to Robbie's theory, which is that male elves do have nipples, but they're like little budding flowers. Like they start off as buds, and then when they get aroused, they like turn into flowers. I think I like that theory a little bit better. Oh yeah. Maybe did I show it to you, or did you find it on your own? Funny thing is, that's actually how I met them. I met them through that fan fiction. And then I found out that they live somewhat nearby. And we met up at a convention. Read it a long time ago. Oh, okay, that's fair. Before we met. Also, imagine Zane laughing at the end of the game and then his supposed to pop into the floor. Awkward. That's super awkward. Sometimes it happens though. You get a little. Was it you? Yeah, I think it was you. You were saying that. You said that like you got, like, sort of turned on by fighting or something like that, and then you found out later that it's just a you thing. Like no one else does that. Like, anyone else ever get horny from fighting? No. Oh. Oh, okay then. One of my friends from high school told me the story about when he was a kid. He was bullied by these boys, and they started beating him up. So, he doesn't know why he said it, but as they were like, you know, my friend was like on the ground, and he's like, the bullies were like kicking and punching him and stuff, and my friend just says in like a really deep voice, "Back off! I have an erection!" And then they did. I mean, whatever works, man. Back off! I have an erection! I love that story. I love it so much. Yeah, it's a shame. I don't talk to that guy anymore. Yeah. He went off to college, like, in, I don't know, somewhere else. And I haven't talked to him since. But oh well, I'm still friends with some of the guys from high school. He always had some interesting stories too. Like, there was this other story that he told me where he was walking around in his neighborhood, and there. Sorry, I keep on laughing every time I see his balls. I keep forgetting that they're there. He was walking down the street, and there's this apartment complex that has like a lawn in front, and there was this duck walking around in the front yard, and there was a bouncy ball also, and it was like, I think the ball was on the sidewalk, so my friend decides to just kick the ball back into the yard, and the ball ended up hitting the duck, and this guy comes out of the apartment complex, and he's like, "Did you kick that ball at that duck?" And then my friend just like started freaking out, and he just ran away. But apparently the duck belonged to that guy, and well, it was actually his like daughter's duck, and the daughter was like dying of cancer or something. So that's why he got really like emotional about the duck being hit by a ball. Which is sad, but There's this other story that he told me where I think he like I forgot I think he was like wearing tights or something because he wanted to be Peter Pan, and I think he was fighting with his dad about like doing chores or something like that, or something like that. Man, the details of the story are kind of slipping for me, but there was like money involved with like the conflict or whatever. So my friend got all dramatic and he's just like, I'm just gonna run away. And so he ran down the street and stood on the corner. And so his dad pulls up in a car and he throws the money at him and he goes, "There's your money. I'm sorry. I love you. Now get in the car." It just looked kind of weird to throw money at a kid wearing tights on the corner. "Here's your money. I love you. Now get in the car." Yeah, I could, the stories I could tell about that kid, it could fill a book. Nope. Skip the song. Nope. Come on. Here we go. Anyway, I gotta head off to bed. Alright. Have a good night, and have a good day at work. Excuse me. I might close up stream soon. Myself. Even though I'm still having fun picking at this and looking at looking at the balls every time I zoom out. Oh well. I'll just do it off stream. But anyway. I think that's all for tonight. Anyway. I'm considering streaming tomorrow, but it'll be a completely different game. In fact, it's different than the types of games that I usually play, but this is because this is actually a game that Robbie suggested to me. It's a virtual novel type of game, which I'm typically not too keen on, to be honest, but I'm willing to give it a shot because Robbie said it has a really good story, and the dialogue parts are narrated, even though the narrative isn't. So luckily I won't have to do too much reading. But yeah, you might enjoy that. So, and the game is free on Steam too, so you should definitely try it out yourself. But anyway, that's all for now. Humans and fellow fairy creatures, I will see you next time. Have a good night.